Welcome to the midweek shave. How are you doing? You alright? The week going alright, is it? Shave's alright? Having good ones? Right. A new product been sent by West Coast Shaving. Been very kind to me, West Coast Shaving. Thank you very much. I think a few shavers have been sent a brush or two each, and no exception. Very kind. And I'm going to use one of them in this shave. And this is the brush. Look at that. This is a black hair synthetic, as it states on their website. Beautifully soft. No smell. No nasty smells. I have sort of rinsed it out. But this handle is a solid poly resin handle. Look at that. It's like a piece of art. And this is from their Ancient Stone collection. So they've sent me this synthetic, and they've sent me a Best Badger with the same handle. Thank you so much. I'll put a link to their website and to this brush. They come in different colours. I think different shavers have had different colours. But I've had this beautiful turquoise, it's called. Turquoise. And if you want to see any details on these, and there's an offer on at the moment, I just looked at their website. This particular brush is $17.99. So it's a good price for a synthetic and a lovely handle. I'm not sure the prices of the others, but this particular one. But anyway, I'll put a link down below if you want to have a read up on the specs of this, all that sort of stuff, the size and all that. But it's very nice, so thanks very much. I'm going to use that today. And if you noticed in that flower preview there, we've got some eucalyptus. So that inspired me, by Mrs. H, to use the D.R. Harris eucalyptus shaving cream. Lovely. Bit of a mentholy scent. So I'm looking forward to that. I have bloomed, you can see there's like milk. Maybe not. The soap with warm water. I'm going to use it as a pre-shave. Using West Coast Shaving's brush, so I thought I may as well use the razor they sent me. This is a stainless steel, featured in my top 5. It's not an inexpensive, you know, you have to pay for these, but you do get what you pay for, in my opinion, on this. Comes in a beautiful box. There's even a thing there to hold the razor up. I've shown this in the other video. It comes in a nice velvet sort of pouch, and this is it. It's a 3-piece stainless steel. This is called the Hyperion, this model, and I chose that handle. It's beautiful, nice barber pole handle, nice grip. One thing you'll notice with this, I'll take the blade, I'm using a Persona Red, brand new. You'll notice what's slightly different with this, and I think it's a nice feature. 2 lines, one there, which are, you can see them there, and they fit exactly into that ridge. So, and that's, you know, it's just secure, good thread. Really, as I say, you know, you pay for these things, and I can only speak on this model, obviously, but you do get what you pay for, in my opinion, on this. If you're coming into de-shaving, it fits lovely, the blade. You may want a bit of if you're new to the channel, new to shaving, I would try shaving with a less expensive razor first, just to make sure, you know, everybody sees these and think, oh, you know, I want that, I want the best of everything, which is nice. We can't afford it, everything, but try something less expensive. If you really do enjoy shaving this way, then you can invest in the nice brushes, razors, and that sort of thing. And you know, it is an investment. You can hand that down to family. If you look after this, hand it down to your son, to your grandson, to your nephew, to your whatever, family hand down. I suppose these would be looked at as the future Gillette slim adjustables as we look at them today. But anyway, that's that. So let's get on with it. I'm going to use a bit of a pre-shave so I don't lose half of it. Oh, that's a lovely smell. Good idea, this. Again, I see a lot of shavers doing this actually. Not that the soap needs blooming, I'm only just doing it. Makes lathering much easier than it would be. It's not hard as it is, because it's like a crope. Really slick on the hands, that. Very nice. So, I'm going to wet the brush. One, two, three. So it's wet but not dripping, and we'll head using a Paul H in this one. D.R. Harris Eucalyptus. Clunk click. That's one good thing with that Captain's Choice. Is a very low, bowl, not very deep, so you don't get the catching of the brush if that bothers you. But I don't even see this already. What a lovely brush. Already it's come to a thick cream. And you can add water to that, which we will do. And there we go, that's good enough for me. I went for a haircut, you may be able to tell, a bit tidier. As Joy, if you're watching, kept saying, I think it's about time you had a haircut. Damn cheek. So I did, I had time, and something that happened there, I was just coming out of the barber's, and a chap coming in, he said to me, 007, and shaving. I said yes, that's right. So if you're watching, it was nice to meet you. I was a bit taken aback being recognised in there. It was very nice to meet you, and thank you for watching the videos. That goes to everybody, really appreciate it. Right, Hyperion stainless steel West Coast shaving. Good quality. Hardly, there is an overhang, very slight. Don't know if you can see, very slight. But heat the razor and off we go. Here we go. Oh, it feels lovely here. Wow. Now, hear it sing, there's a bit of a hing. Doing sound effects now. In regard, it's non-adjustable obviously, but in regard to, that's a nice blade in that. Aggression, you can feel that blade. But it's a very comfortable feel. I'd say it's a mild to medium aggression, but that's for me, it's lovely soap. I've not used this for a while. Very nice, like a eucalyptus, sort of like the mentholy road we're going down. But as I say, you'd expect it to be good razor. It does deliver. You can feel the quality, it's lovely. Nice balanced weight to it. Around there, the balances. Lovely. Right. Enough jibber jabber. I'll see you good people in pass number 2 across the growth, and so far no major incidents. Let's hope it stays that way. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs. Right, I'm going to try a little experiment in a minute. Nothing to do with shaving. I've just added a bit of water to that. Oh God, I'm getting to like synthetics. It's a soft, beautifully soft, but it's still got a backbone, if you can see. Look at that. Look at that. You wouldn't think when you feel it's really, really soft, but that's a nice, nice shaving cream there. Eucalyptus. Let's leave that there. Okay. Here we go, pass number 2. Right. Let's get on with this. Across the growth. Feels very, it may sound silly, feels very accurate. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, I apologise. Just a really nice. Good slickness in the soap. Nice scent. Nothing overpowering. It's just there. Hear it singing. Hear the steel. Nice blade in that razor, must remember that. Persona Red, brand new. Beautiful. Right, before we go to pass number 3, Mark Martin in Texas, if you're watching, go and get your dog so he can hear me. Might be there now, but pause the video, get the dog. I want to do an experiment. I know the dog's called Shadow, so I'm going to try, as silly as this may seem to the rest of you, to shout Shadow, and I want Mark, if the dog looks up or does anything, let me know. It makes me laugh. This, I've seen it in videos where people are shouting at the camera, dog and cats and all sorts. Anyway, Shadow, Shadow, yeah boy, Shadow. Right, let's see. I don't know if that worked. Maybe play it back, Mark, and see if it worked. Just a bit of fun. Anyway, let's get on with the shave. Sorry about that. I'll see you in pass number 3 if you haven't gone and said I'm not listening to this soft sod. Don't blame you. Okay. Welcome back to pass number 3. Oh, yeah, there. Welcome back to pass number 3. Right, just gathered a bit more. Tap. Just a drop of water. Or if you're posh, you get your drops. I was thinking, I had a comment on the Williams mug soap video, and people, you know, saying their experiences on it and this and the other. Now, someone sent me a link, thank you very much if you're watching, to a chap who's lathering up the soap with great success. Now, he did state, to be fair, in the video, he said this is an old soap he had, which was the original or the first version, which was tallow based, much better lathering and easier. And it's a shame really, because it's such an old name. We're going against the growth now. It's like become a challenge to people to see if you can crack the lather code, as I call it, to get a decent lather. It has a lot to do with technique and your water, I think. But personally, I don't think, for me, I don't want to be messing. If I had spare time, I was free all day, yes, I'd have a play about with it out of fun to try and lather it up. But you shouldn't have to do that. Whoever's in charge of, they must test the soaps. But whoever's in charge of that and said, yeah, that's good enough, if they worked for me, they'd be fired. It should be tested on all waters, really. And I know there's a lot of people will say, well, no, it's nothing wrong with the soap. It's the way you do it. You've got to do it this way. But you should be able to go to it, lather it, and it works, really. But there we go. It's Williams mug soap. Go back to the original formula, tallow. It worked, and the sales would rocket, I think. So, as I say, I got a lot of respect for the name. It's an old name. But we're having none of that today with the old D.R. Harris eucalyptus. Very nice. Not a very strong scent, but it's there continuously. It's very slick, and as you can see, it's giving me great glide and protection during this shave. Wow. You know what that means? It's pickup time! I know. See you there. Okay, so pickup time. We're gonna... not much left in there, so good time. I'm gonna leave it thick. So you've seen me use the soap when it's quite wet then on the last couple of passes. I used it like this on the first. So you're generally seeing it thick and pasty and wet and watery. Brush is doing superbly. If you like synthetic, you would buy this for the handle if you liked it. Turquoise, ancient stone collection, beautiful. Look at that. It's one of the, I just love stuff. Right, pickup time. Pickup time. Did you like the? Right, here we go. Here we go. Listen to that. probably a lot of people are going to ask me, how does this compare to the standard comparison razor seems to be the Edwin Jagger DE89. Well, it's better built. This is better built, which it should be for the price, but it is better built. It's a stainless steel. Just, yeah, wow. But aggression, well, for me it would be, it's Edwin Jagger in aggression is there. This would be just there, there's a slight more aggression for me. Doesn't look it, maybe, I don't know, but as I say, this is for me. You might not feel it to you because we're all different. I had a question in the comments in my last video, I think it was. What's the slickest out of the Taylor Bond Street and Macaroot for a close, irritation-free shave, and why? Now, that is a question. It's a job to explain in a written manner, but if you're watching, you can't guarantee irritation-free or a close shave because it depends on so many factors. Now, Macaroot and Taylors are very slick. This is lovely. But I would, for me, again, Macaroot is slightly more slicker than Taylor's, just that bit. But there's no scent there, it's bland in scent, but it does a good job. But saying that, I can't guarantee your close shave, irritation free. That depends on what you're using, your skin, your beard, how you handle the razor. You might think you're doing a fantastic job and, oh, that's sore. You told me this was a... Well, I did, but the way I shave or the way you shave is different maybe. You know, you got to put light touch. It's difficult, but those products would certainly help you achieve a close, irritation-free shave, but not guaranteed. I can't. Anyway. I was lucky enough. There you go, that's lovely, that's good enough. Lucky enough to be able to answer most of the comments in the last video or two, which I love doing, and I will whenever I can. But as I say, you'll know if I don't, why. You know, it's just, it feels lovely and slick. It's just a time thing, sadly. But never stop commenting, because I love it. I'm not going to say I love you again, it sounded terrible. You know what I meant, like brotherly love and sisterly love. I'm not going to say fatherly love, I'm not old enough. Right. Yeah, lovely things there. Okay, Thayer's cucumber today. I was going to use the old alum, but no, that's go on. Lovely. Bit of vinegar on that now, pickled cucumber. Lovely. Excellent. And oh, that's beautiful. There's a hair. Oh, it's a random hair. I'm sure Alice or Ellen comes in here when I'm not looking and has a rub on the old towel and go and have that in your mouth. Mad, isn't it? Look. Yeah, something's happened. Right. Nothing to do with eucalyptus. I like this. Floyd Massage Genuino Mentolado Vigoroso. And I apologise if I've just insulted anybody or their country. I don't mean to. It's beautiful stuff. And it comes in a glass bottle. That may be plastic. God, it reminds me of Bakelite. Oh, come on. Get your nostrils around there. That's nice. Oh, there's a bit, is there a bit of menthol? Oh, mentolado, yeah. Beautiful. So maybe there is a bit of a theme there with the eucalyptus, because that is a mentholy, scenty, soapy. Oh dear. Excellent. Floyd. And protection, we're going to use Gillette's Series 2-in-1 Intense Cooling Balm. Even a snowflake there. So I've used this before. It's a consistency of Nivea. Maybe a bit thinner, it's a bit runny. Rub it into warm hand. Oh, that's a nice combi. Oh, that's nice. Wow, that is nice. Really enjoyed that midweek. Oh, fantastic. So just give your inspection. Okay, fantastic. Just a quick rerun then. The Hyperion full stainless steel 3-piece non-adjustable razor. Like I've said, works well. It's very, very slight. It's there, but hardly worth mentioning, but I do very, very slightly. Lovely razor, solid, works well, as I hoped it would, you know, when you pay for these things, but it is, you get what you pay for. Great razor. Persona, fantastic, good combination in this razor actually. And as I say, if people ask about the comparison, I don't like comparing razors to, but I know what you mean. If you own a D89 but you don't own this, you think, well, you know, is it worth buying because I got a D89 if it's the same? But there is a difference. For me personally, again, if D89 is there in aggression, this would be just above it. For me. Great. Then what do we use? This new brush, beautiful, ancient stone turquoise, like a marble in effect. Beautiful, isn't it? Clever how these things do. And it's a, as I say, it's a solid poly resin handle. Look at that. And if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen these probably last night when I posted them. Synthetic, it's the black hair synthetic, or the synthetic black hair knot. Beautiful. Paul H. Bowl, D.R. Harris eucalyptus shaving cream. Lovely stuff. Then we've used rinse with water, then we've used Thayer's cucumber, then the Floyd aftershave, and then this Gillette Series 2-in-1. I've had this a while actually, I don't know if they still do it, but good stuff. And that is it. So we've had a good shave, good products, high end today. Brush and razor especially. Thank you to West Coast Shaving again, been very good to me. And as you people are for continuing to watch twice a week. I do appreciate that. It's every week, as I keep on saying. We've had a chat to dogs, Shadow. If she hasn't run off, I hope she didn't run out. And what else have we done? Oh, I don't know, that's it. We've had some jibber jabber. So I hope you have some good shaves. I hope you stay in good health. stay positive, stay happy. Anybody's miserable, has a go at you, brings you down, whatever, just tell them to get stuffed. Life's too short, basically. Life's for living, and if you can raise a smile or two, or make other people smile or happy, that's what life's about, isn't it? It's a short period. As my father used to say, there's a lot of heroes in the cemetery. It's true. Anyway, have a great rest of the week and some great shaves. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on Sunday for the weekend shave. Yeah, leave them go, Paul. Right. Goodbye.